Hey, beautiful people. I am alive, you guys. I am live. Let me go ahead and text my texting club, you guys. If you guys are not a part of my texting club, make sure you guys are texting SCORE to 21,000 to be a part of my texting club. So let me send this text message out. Okay, perfect. It's sent. So I see a lot of you guys are subscribing to be a part of my texting club. I appreciate you guys being a part of my texting club. You guys are going to start getting more text messages from me. Don't forget, you guys, my schedule now for going live is going to be from 12 to 2 every day. I'm trying to think 12 to 2 Central Standard Time every day, and then also from 7 to 8. So from 7 to 8 Central Standard Time. So we're at 7 o'clock now, you guys. So I am definitely live. Now, I realize that I'm not getting through comments as fast as I want to get through them. But just if you guys have a question, go ahead and drop them down in the comments, and I'll see them pop up here, and I can go ahead and answer them. And keep this in mind too. I'm going to give you guys a long answer to it because some people may not understand what you're like. What do you mean? Why are you asking that question? Like, I don't even understand why you're asking that question. So I'm going to explain, that question plus more. So let's see what's going on. Hey, look at you in here, girl. What's up? What's up? What's up? I got you down 26 now. Got you down now. I was seeing you up in my book. What's going on? Hello. Did you get started on what you have to take care of? Listen, you guys, when I get your homework, y'all gonna have to get it done. Seriously. Like if I say, hey, y'all need to get this credit card, y'all get that, y'all have to get this credit card, you have to get that credit card, go ahead and get it done because it's gonna change your life when you actually get it done. Like seriously, you guys. But hopefully you doing what you got to do. I'm pretty sure you will, though. You're so motivated earlier. So let me know if you have any questions for me. I'm definitely here for you guys. And yes, John, you're definitely second. You're definitely second. What's going on with you? Now, earlier, you guys, I talked to you guys. I told everybody that starting Monday, I'm going to do a class. And when I say a class, I mean like a full on class. Earlier, like you guys are at school class, right? And I'm going to, I said, when I'm going live, you guys, trying to get used to going live. I can't edit this. I'm used to editing my videos. But Monday, I'm going to have a class. I'm going to teach you guys about credit from start to finish. I mean, what's a credit report? Where to get these credit reports from? Is there other companies you can get from? What's the 3 credit bureaus? What's the third-party credit bureaus that you guys don't know about? How to boost your credit score? What does it mean about utilization? What do it mean by debt to income ratio? What you have to do to get that card? What you have to do to get the credit cards? I'm breaking it down, start to finish. I'm doing a class, and you guys are going to be able to get it right on YouTube for free, but you guys will have a membership with me. I'm going to do a membership starting Monday. Now, with my membership, you're going to get everything that I offer. Every time we have a class, you're going to have some type of worksheet, some type of knowledge on what I've been taught you guys about. And you're going to have access to unlimited credit repair. So you guys will have unlimited credit repair. On top of having unlimited credit repair, you guys will have access to all the realtors that I'm connected with. So if you guys are trying to buy a house, don't worry, I'll give you a realtor in your area. I'll give you the information so you can go ahead and call them. And on top of that, too, like how to remove inquiries from your credit reports. My master credit card list is going to be free to you guys. Anytime I have a new product, everything is going to be free. Now, other people, if you want a worksheet that I do for that day, you may have to pay for just that worksheet. If you want to learn stuff, if you still want my master credit card list, you're still going to have to pay for a master credit card list. If you want to know how to remove inquiries, you still have to pay for that. But the people that already signed up for credit repair, you're already a part of my exclusive membership. So don't even trip. Y'all already a part of it. So starting Monday, you guys will have access to everything that I have available. And remember, everything will not be available at one time. It's going to start, building up slowly as we start making more videos, and I'm educating you guys on what you guys need to learn about credit. Now, earlier we talked about the AG Jewelers account. So if anybody got any questions about the AG Jewelers account, make sure you drop them down below, and I can go ahead and answer those questions for you. I don't know what you guys want to talk about, but I'm definitely going to just answer the questions you guys have, and then I'll go from there if we don't get to our hour. But we already 5 minutes in. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have more questions than I'm gonna be able to answer. We talked about the Navy Federal account, Navy Fed. Somebody actually put in the comments. Let me see. Let me show. Let me find it, y'all. Let me found out where it's at. Oh my gosh. Let me see. Let me show y'all this little look I have. I'm gonna share my screen so you guys can see. Oh, wrong button. Let me share my screen. I'm getting used to sharing my screen again, going live. You guys know I have my eyes done, so I haven't been going live. I haven't even been making videos. It's been very awkward for me. But yeah, I am back at it. We're making these videos. So if I mess up, you guys, just bear with me. I'm getting back in the groove. Let me show you guys this face that I was just making. Why do I look scared? Let me go to my YouTube channel. Oh, my thing is acting crazy. My channel. That video I did earlier, somebody said they got the Navy Fed account. Let's see. Here it is. Here. In the comments. Let me see. Oh, they're going to have comments at the bottom. No. Where is it at? Oh, wait. This is right now. What am I doing? I'm tripping. This is the one I want to see. Pause. Look, somebody said, "Hey, Rickita, I tried your advice and got approved for the Navy Fed Credit Union Platinum for $51K. Thank you." But they saying that's $5,100. So you're the best. I think they got approved for $5,100. Now, I was telling you guys about the Navy Fed account, and I just want to make sure I say it again. I want to make sure I say it again about the Navy Fed account. If you guys don't know, Navy Fed is a credit union, Navy Federal Credit Union. They're a credit union where you're able to get like high limit credit cards. And a lot of people already know about the Navy Fed. They give out great interest rates. The interest rates is great. You can get high limit credit cards. And too, like if you're trying to get like a car, a lot of people just see that they just get the check in the mail and they go ahead and get the vehicle that they want. And they are very, 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 very good at just giving you those high limits. And I was telling you guys, if you want to get to in a Navy Fed, I know you guys probably heard about it. You're like, dang, you have to have a family member or you have to be in the armed forces, Navy or, just the military in general, right? So I told you guys, if you guys do not have any families in the military, all you have to do is just call them and say, hey, I want to sign up. A lot of times they're not going to ask for any proof. Like when I signed up, even though my granddad, you guys know, like if you guys seen me like in October, I was just so excited I can get an account with them, right? Because you guys told me, hey, if your granddad was in the armed forces, you can sign up. And I was like, wait, my granddad was in the Navy, right? So I was so excited, but I signed up. But guess what? They did not ask me for any proof. They did not ask me for any proof at all. And then my babe signed up. They did not ask him for any proof. And I started telling you guys about this, but I started telling other people too, like my clients that call and want credit, they want to repair their credit. I started telling them about this. I know I'm probably talking fast, but I'm excited. Let me calm down. I started telling them about this account. I'm like, hey, go ahead, call them, get signed up, because I kept telling people get secure credit cards, because I kept hearing, hey, if you get a secure credit card with them, no matter how much you get on a credit card, it could be $200 or $250 credit card, don't matter. After 6 months, they'll go ahead and give you a $2,000. They'll upgrade it to a $2,000 credit card. And that's with the secure credit card. So my clients that have bad credit, I told them, hey, just instead of going to get a regular credit card, go to Navy Fed and get a $200 or $250 secure credit card, because they'll automatically upgrade you to a $2,000 credit card after 6 months. And you got to think about it. A lot of people that start repairing their credit, if you're not like, especially on top of getting more credit cards, a $2,000 credit card is a huge deal, But I talked to Navy Fed because, I'm nosy. I want to know what's going on, right? And she was like, oh, yeah, we actually go ahead and give people a review after 3 months, and we can go ahead and increase you then too. I'm like, what? I was like, really? So yes, you guys, definitely go ahead and sign up for Navy Fed. That is just out there. Definitely go ahead and sign up for Navy Fed. And if you guys have any questions about anything, drop them down below. Let me go through these comments and see what's going on. I need you to send me the links. Oh, I thought I sent you through the email. Okay, I'm gonna send you the links. Let me put that down. I'm gonna send you the links after the video. We got 50 more minutes. Let me put that down so I don't forget, because I'm all over the place, you guys. You know what? I told myself, I was like, okay, listen, you're going to go live in the morning for 2 hours. You can go live at night for 2 hours. And I said, okay, you still got to make your regular videos and you still got to be a realtor. And I was just telling myself, like, listen, I talk to myself sometimes, like, you can't do it all. You cannot do it all. So I have to go back to old school and write it down, you guys. And if you guys are like me, where you put so much on your back, calm down too. Especially with the corona and stuff, I'm just like, oh, I don't know, everything's crazy with me now. Just be like me, just calm down, calm down a little bit. But let me write this down because I'm going to send you your links. Send links. I'm going to definitely send you the links. I apologize that they weren't sent to you already. How long does it take to get for a kickoff to get? How long does it take to get kickoff on your credit report? Now, this is tricky. This is tricky because everybody's situation is different. And then they have this new account. And I kind of don't want to just talk off the top of my head. Let me kind of explain it for some people that probably don't know what kickoff is. Let me go ahead and pull kickoff up now, because there's a few other things I want to tell you guys about kickoff. Now, kickoff, you guys, right now, kickoff, they don't have a waiting list anymore. You go right into kickoff, right? When I first signed up for kickoff, this was an account where they'll loan you $12. And as long as you log into your account and pay that $1 back, they're going to report to the credit bureau that you're paying on time, and it's going to boost the credit score. When I signed up for this account, remember, this is for the old account. They have a new account that you can't even get the old one anymore, right? So when I first signed up for kickoff, you guys, they reported to the credit bureaus within 2 weeks. So they reported to the credit bureaus within 2 weeks. And when they reported, my credit scores went up 37 points. So I was just like, ooh. And that's what made me start telling so many people about kickoff. So if you guys see me talk about kickoff a lot, just understand that's what it is. I love kickoff. And right now they have a new account. So I don't know how long it's going to take. I really don't know how long it's going to take for them to go ahead and report. Now I'm just showing you guys like what it looked like on their website. Let me go ahead and share this with you guys. Let me drop the link for kickoff just in case you guys don't know what kickoff is. Now that's the link right there for kickoff. Now I'm going to log into my account so y'all can be nosy. Like, I'm very nosy. Y'all learning about me so y'all can see what's going on. Like, okay, I hear you talking about it. What happened? Like, what does it look like? Now, when you guys want to sign up, just come to the website and click on sign up. So if my computer will let me. Actually, they already got, I have to show y'all later. If y'all go ahead and click sign up, my account is already open for you guys, so I can't do it anymore. But if you guys want to sign up for kickoff, just go ahead and put your email address in, and then I'll show you what they're going to talk about next. But kickoff right now, they have a part 2 now. They have a different account. Now this account, the first account was an installment account, and I'm going to teach you guys the difference between an installment account and a revolving account, just in case you don't know what that is. So kickoff, it's a credit card account, it's a credit account, it's a revolving account, meaning they're going to give you a $500 limit when you sign up. Now, the best thing about this account is this: you have to purchase something from their store, which is here. So let's go to make another purchase. You have to purchase one of these ebooks from their store. So I just purchased a $10 ebook, just something simple, just to get them to report to the credit bureaus. I want you guys to do that too. Maybe find something you really like if you read books. But if not, oh, nope, I didn't say that now. I ain't pressed that button. It was going to make me start paying that. But if you don't read books, don't worry about it. Just pick something. The only reason why I tell you just pick something is because the main thing is I want them to report a $500 credit card onto your credit reports. Now, keep this in mind. Kickoff is more of like for people that's trying to get like a secure credit card. If you already have 4 credit cards, you have regular credit cards, don't go backwards and get kickoff. This is for the people that's like, okay, Rickita, wait, I don't have 4 credit cards. Oh, wait, my credit is bad. I can't get a regular credit card. Sign up for kickoff because it's going to really help you out. But you just go ahead and find what you want to purchase, and you go ahead and you'll check out. Now, when you check out, you're going to have an account similar to this. So let me show you all my details. So this is my account here. If I would have, you see I said a $10 purchase. I paid off my bill right away. If you guys don't pay off your bill, your current balance will still say the $10 or $20 or whatever you buy, right? Every month, they're going to take $2 off of your debit card. So you need to attach your debit card to your account. Every month, they're going to take the $2 off so that you guys can pay it back. As you're paying it back, it's going to boost your credit score up. And I always tell you guys, don't spend more than 5% on your credit card. So right here, if you sign up for this account, you know you're going to automatically, because the highest thing that they have for you is $20. You know you're going to be under that 5%. You're going to be at more like 4%. And your first payment, listen, you know, secure credit card, if you get a $500 limit on secure credit card, your payment will be due. That $500 is due right away. Like as soon as you sign up, they're not even going to send you a credit card unless you pay. With this account, you don't have to pay for 2 months. You don't have to pay for 2 months. And on top of that, you're only paying $2 back per month. So that is really good. I really like that. And you're not having any interest. The amount of money you might pay on interest on your regular secure credit card may equal that $10 or $20 you may be spending. But with this one, you just have to pay $2 back per month. Now, that installment account that they had before is not happening anymore, you guys. They don't have that anymore. And if you guys don't know what that is, that's what this account is right here. So every month, when they first came out, every month you had to go in here, click down here, and click pay. So your early is payable in 22 days. I would just have to pay $1. And then they're going to report to the credit bureau saying, yep, Rickita's paying on time. But they don't have that account anymore, you guys. You guys are just going to do this regular credit account. I'm not going to go ahead and purchase anything else. I just want to make sure that this account is going to post to my credit report so I can let you guys know, yep, it did report to my credit reports. It's don't even let me exit out. Let's see, there you go. It is going to report to the credit reports. Now, they're not going to report to TransUnion. They're only going to report to Equifax and Experian. But think about it like this. It's best that you get something on that credit report. Sometimes your score is going to be higher than others. That's fine too. Because when you go ahead and get, it's not ideal, but it's fine. You know, I'd rather you have something reporting to some credit bureau than nothing reporting to any credit bureau, right? Now, when you go and try to get a house, they're going to look at your middle score anyway. So at least you know those 2 credit scores will be boosted up so much that, you know, one can be lagging behind, but those will be boosted up so much that you won't have to worry about having so much of a low score. And it's like a free account to me. Even though I got to pay $10, it's like, it's still good, you know. But that's the kickoff account, you guys. If you guys have not signed up, definitely go ahead and sign up. Let me make sure I drop that link for you guys, so you guys can sign up for that kickoff account. I cannot stress it enough. If you guys need a secure credit card, which a lot of people, they need a secure credit card, then yes, definitely sign up for that account. So Major said, hello. How do you remove a bankruptcy? How do you remove a bankruptcy? Is that even possible? Yes, it is possible to remove a bankruptcy from your credit reports, but I'm going to talk about my little tricks on how to remove a bankruptcy in my class. And I already told you guys how to remove accounts. Like, honestly, the regular way I always tell you guys how to remove accounts from your credit reports, I throw the bankruptcy on there just like that. But I'm going to talk about the bankruptcy because I really got to go deep for that bankruptcy. We got to get like into LexisNexis. We got to get into deep stuff. So look out for my video on the class. I think I even have a video on here, how to remove a bankruptcy or bankruptcy removed from credit reports. So check out my channel and I'll definitely go into that. I wish my mouse is kind of acting funny, you guys. My computer does that sometimes. But yeah, I wish I could go deep into that. But I can just say this. You would dispute a bankruptcy like you would dispute any other account. You'll find what's wrong with it, what's inaccurate about it, and you'll go ahead and send that in to the credit bureaus. That's what I do to get the bankruptcy removed from the credit reports. But I'm going to have that in the class, you guys. I'm going to definitely have that. Hello to you. Look at the little baby. Oh, look at the little baby. Hey to you. How do you get your teeth so white? I don't know. I don't think they're that white. My daughter said that too. I use this, I don't use fluoride toothpaste. I don't use that because I heard that's not good for you. And I'm gonna have to probably show it to you. It's what's that? Tom's toothpaste, Tom's? I don't know. That's the toothpaste I use. It's a fluoride free. I think it's a whitening toothpaste too. I just use the regular toothpaste and just brush twice a day, unless I eat something that stinks in my mouth, like something garlicky. Then I just brush again. But I tried to do teeth whitening, and it only whitened it like a little bit. But that was like 2 years ago. I use like strips for like 3 days, to be honest. I'm too lazy and I'm not disciplined enough for that. But I think it's the toothpaste, honestly. And it's probably just my ring light too. It's probably my ring light helping me out. Hey, 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 how are you doing? It would really be nice to get a cheat sheet on scoring. Oh, a cheat sheet. I was kind of thinking, like, wait, am I tripping? A cheat sheet. So you mean for you to get from a 525 to a 850? Listen, you guys, credit is not hard. This is it. Let me tell y'all the master of credit. Let me tell y'all what you gotta do. Like seriously. If you want to have a high credit score, get your main credit cards. And I tell you, get your 4 main credit cards that you guys really want. So these may be credit cards, with a $10,000 limit, $15,000 limit, or even if it had a $5,000 limit, I don't care. Just get your main credit cards. That's not a secure credit card, that's like with a major bank. And that's a good company, right? Get those credit cards and sit on them. And when I say sit on, I mean don't remove them, don't close them, don't not use them in terms of every 6 months buy something on it. And if you guys really want to boost your credit score, maybe you'll buy a lot of things, but you'll pay it off right away. So they can see that you're using your credit card and that you may need a higher limit. But you just get your 4 main credit cards. It's good credit cards, good banks, right? You sit on those credit cards. You do not have late payments on it. You do not have late payments. You do not close it. And you make sure nothing else negative pop up on your credit reports. Real estate, if you get like a real estate loan, that can really boost your credit score because they want you to have different types of credit. The types of credit is very important. So get your credit cards. Make sure you have installment accounts on there, which can be an installment loan, student loans, your car loan. Just get some type of installment loan on your credit reports, right? And just make sure you don't have any late payments. That's like the key. Seriously, don't have any late payments and make sure you do not close those accounts. Let them get old. Age is very important. That's why a lot of people want to get trade lines because they want a credit card that's super old that someone had for a while. And on top of that, they want to make sure it have a high credit limit because when you add something like that to your credit reports, it's going to really boost your credit score up. But you guys can have the cheat sheet by just doing this. Just follow those simple directions, and I promise you, give it time. Everybody they want that, 850 credit score right now. When I can guarantee that they have somebody add them on, especially if they're young. They have somebody add them on to their credit card as authorized user. They pay for some type of trade line, and that's why their credit score is really high. It take a while to really build your own credit report up without using like trade lines because a lot of times people don't understand trade lines only stay on your credit reports for 60 days. Like when you pay for them, people hop you onto their credit card and they put you on their credit card. And as soon as they put you on their credit card, you see your credit score jump up. You're like, oh my gosh, my credit score went up 50 points. Do what you need to do with it. Go get your house, go get your car, do what you need to do with that. But make sure you didn't have any negative accounts before you get that trade line. But do what you need to do with that because after 60 days, 60, maybe 90 if you're lucky, it's going to be off of it's going to stop reporting to the credit bureaus, which will still, you'll still have a decent score, but it's going to drop your credit score. You don't have that account report anymore. So just keep that in mind. Just let your accounts get old. Start where you are and just start building. I'm thinking about now, like, okay, my daughter is 11. I don't even know if we're gonna have credit cards like that, like it is right now. I don't even know if we're gonna have it like this, but I want to make sure that I could put my daughter onto a $25,000 credit card, a $30,000 credit card, and that's old. Like that's something big for me. Like you know what I mean? I want to give my daughter that head start because listen to this: if your kid, or I don't know how old your children are, I don't know. I got 11, 6, 4, and 2, and when your child get older, right? When they get older, when they turn 18, do you know that they can go ahead, if they think about going to college, they can get them a Ford family because you add them onto the credit card. You started them, you told them to sign up for a few installment accounts, a regular credit card. As soon as you add your kid onto your credit card, their credit score is going to be over a 680, like seriously. And then they can go ahead and apply for regular credit cards on their own too. Or they can go the route and get like the kickoff and those different accounts, and they can be able to buy a four unit home. So the same way that we go and buy a 1 unit, they can get a 4 unit. They can have other people stay in the other property in the other units so that they stay in 1 unit while they're going to school and they're good. You know what I mean? Like that's big to me. So just let your accounts get old, you guys. Let your accounts get old so that you can pass them on to your kids, even if we even have that option then. Because people is like really damaging it with the trade lines. Because now certain companies, certain, like say if you try to go get a mortgage and if you get certain trade lines on your credit report, they're going to consider it mortgage fraud. So think about that. Think about that when you think about just going to get like, oh, I need the $25,000 trade line. I see a lot of people saying, I'm gonna get the $25,000 trade line, and I'm gonna get this house. It's like, why you just couldn't get the 10,000? Because you only got a $500 credit card. Why force it? You know what I mean? Why force it? And just understand too, it's so simple to get your credit good. Just the only thing is just don't let nothing negative pop up. Don't let anything negative pop up. And if it's there, you delete it right away. If it pop up, you delete it right away. You start working on getting it removed. And you just let your accounts get old. That's the cheat sheet. Seriously. That's the cheat sheet. And then learning how to balance your credit cards, utilization and the due dates and all of that. Asking for a credit limit. That's the cheat sheet. Seriously, that's the cheat sheet. New York in the house. Okay, New York in the house. So how was the weather? That's the biggest question. What's going on with y'all weather? Louisiana in the house again. I'm starting to be convinced that you guys, I see the same comments. You just copy and paste every time go live. And I see Tampa, Orlando. When they audit accounts, they would ask for proof. Okay, well, at that time, do what you're gonna do, you guys, and don't forget. I'm guessing they're referring to the Navy Fed account. Say like with my Navy Fed account, I can definitely give people codes so that they can sign up. I can give out a referral, but I wouldn't suggest people give out referrals because if you get out a referral and they mess up their account, it's gonna look bad on you. Seriously, you guys. So don't give out referrals. But how often do they audit accounts? Have you ever had your account audited, Erica? Oh, listen, did you get my text message? I texted you back last night. You text me and you was like, hey, I'm just testing. You was like, I'm testing it out. I'm like, okay, I'm testing it out. But I sent it a few more text messages. I was like, hey, what's the address to the property? Because I want to look at the property right away. And then we can get into the other question that you had. But I want to know. I want to know what's going on. So I went to buy the property and took a picture. How about you try to track down like her husband or the children? I don't know how old the children are, but how about you try to track them down? That's what I would try to do. If you're trying to get a property, like somebody called me about one of my properties today. Hey, are you the owner of? I'm like, yeah. Hey, I was interested in buying your property, and I'm like, okay, well, I don't want to sell that one, but there's two other ones I'm trying to sell right now. And I was like, hey, call me back later on. Hunt them down because they got my cell phone number, and I don't know how easy that is. I thought it would be kind of hard to get my cell phone number, you guys. So track them down, track them down, track them down, track them down. Something was a fact. Something was a fact. I feel like we're dating now. I just saw you last night. Okay, I hope that you're talking about live. Because sometimes people, and I'm in a different state. When I was in New York before, I dropped my son's shoe. Like, I'm not kidding you guys. I dropped this shoe, and the girl picked it up and was like, here, Rickita, here's your baby shoe. My uncle was like, because they called me Pookie. He was like, Pookie, who was she? He was like, who the F is she? How she know your name? It was so scary, you guys. So hopefully you're talking about live because I was in New York and I'm from Wisconsin. So for me to I literally just packed the kids up, got on the road and went to New York. Literally, I was washing dishes like I'm not supposed to be here. I need to be somewhere else. That's when I need to go just chill because I work too much. And this was years ago. And she was like, hey, here you go, Rickita. I was like, no. But I guess me having a baby live, like I literally pulled my baby out live on the internet. Like, I guess people would know. I don't know. And if you guys ever see me in public, Just say hi. And keep walking because I'm like a happy person. I talk to strangers, but when I know that you know me and I don't know you, that's scary. I thought that we were strangers talking. So just say hi and walk. Just hi. You ain't gonna say anything. Just say hi. How do you have to wait to apply for credit cards on the shopping cart trick after you put your information in on the opt-in? I would say I would tell you guys to wait like 5 days. Now listen, if you guys don't know, with the shopping cart trick, that's how you can get the credit cards without them checking your credit reports for some and without them giving you that hard inquiry. Now, I tell you guys to opt into the Factor Trust, and I also tell you guys to opt into the what is that pre-screen opt-out. I'm going to make sure I mess that up. So the Factor Trust and the pre-screen opt-out. Now, I told you guys about a client where she did not opt in at all and she was able to get approved. So as soon as you opt in, try right away. Keep trying to get the shopping cart trick to work. Just make sure you call them too. So call Factor Trust and say, hey, I just wanted to verify that you have my information in the system. And let me drop that link for you guys. After they verify your information, then you should be good to keep trying. Now, when I called them, you guys, they told me that they had a different address for me that was 6 years old. Like, I haven't stayed there in 6 years. Are you serious? And she was like, yeah, that's the address we have for you. So she wanted me to send her some information to verify my new address. So definitely, you guys, make sure you opting in and not opting out. I know I told you guys about the pre-screen opt-out, but make sure you guys are opting in. And I have a video about the shopping cart trick, you guys. So definitely go ahead and check the channel. I told you my mouse is acting really crazy, so I want to show you guys more. I would have even went through it if you wanted me to, but my mouse is acting crazy. I need to go take my computer in tomorrow to Best Buy. I don't know what's going on with it. Hey, Sean, how you doing? How you doing? Okay, my mouse. Let me see, you guys. Maybe I'll use my fingers. Let me take this off. Okay, that's for you. Go ahead and get into that. He getting into the warranties and the trust and all of that. Definitely go ahead and check that out. And remember, do your research. When anybody giving you information like how I'm talking now, you guys, I'm telling you, don't take my word as, yeah, that's it. Take it, research it. Oh, yeah. What Rickita says kind of everywhere. That sounds normal. And you can run with it if you think that's what it is. So when you guys see different things in the comments, like right now, I'm really into like cryptocurrency. And if I watch any YouTube video about cryptocurrency, it's so many scammers through the comments. So I always tell people like to research that, like really research it. And understand too, just because somebody making a video doesn't mean that they're right. Just because people have a following doesn't mean that they're right either. Some people, they just have a following, but they don't mean that they're right. So definitely do your research. And especially when you're going through my comments, do your research and no longer drop that Cash App because we went through a crazy time when people were scamming with the Cash App. So don't drop your Cash Apps at all. Okay, bad. Thanks. I'm rebuilding 1 secure, 3 unsecured. That's good. Look at you. That's good. Make sure you have 1 installment account too. Get you an installment account. Make sure you're paying on that, and that's going to be good for your credit reports. And keep this in mind too. Keep this in mind. If you have anything negative, just make sure that that's off. That's the biggest thing. If you still have negative accounts for your credit reports and you're trying to rebuild, it's only so high you can go. Seriously. It's only so high you can go. And the same thing is too, if you get everything deleted, like I told you guys before, like I got plenty of people when I was working on the credit, I got everything deleted, but all they had was negative. So now they have no credit report, like it's blank. They like, hey, call us. We don't have anything for you. Like it's all gone. And I know that is from getting stuff deleted because the month before you had all these different items. So you want to start applying for more credit cards so that your credit score can really go up. So keep that in mind too. I removed mine from Equifax. What was yours? What was it? The bankruptcy? Because I know we talked about, yep, I disputed. Yep, there we go. The 2 other are, they're pending. I disputed it via LexisNexis and they removed it. Yep, that's what the bankruptcy they're talking about. Then I took the letter to the credit bureau, freeze all of the other data furnishers. Yep, that's good. That's good. I've been following you for a while. Take a suggestion and now I have multiple. Uh-oh, that's not good. They said 2 different They've been following me for a while, taking my suggestion, but it dropped tremendously. It went from a 720 to a 680. And think about this, you guys. I talk about so many new credit cards. Like I was talking to a client or well, when I was talking to them, what was that? 2 days ago, and they text me like, "Hey, I see that new kickoff account. I'm gonna sign up." And I'm like, no. Kickoff account is not for you. You have regular credit cards. Like you have regular credit cards. Do not like when you are listening to like the credit cards I tell you guys about all the different options, even with the shopping cart trick. That's not for everybody. The only reason why I told people about the shopping cart trick was some people couldn't get credit cards. Like seriously, if you cannot get a credit card, shopping cart trick is for you. If you got 4 credit cards, leave the shopping cart trick alone. Like literally leave it alone. And the only reason why I say that is because some people they're working to just get a house, they're working to just get a car, and a shopping cart trick is going to mess up your age. It can drop and lower your credit score if you get too many accounts on your credit reports, especially if you had old accounts and now you got the new accounts and now your age, they're averaging it out. Now your age is you got a lower age technically. Don't apply for new credit cards. When I talk you guys and I say different things about different accounts, maybe I need to be specific like this is for you. If you have this going on, this is for you because I see a lot of people like they're going crazy with the shopping cart trick. They're going crazy, maybe getting a kickoff account. I told them like, hey, no, kickoff account is if you're trying to get a secure credit card or you don't have a credit card and you should get a secure credit card, then that's for you. Or say if I tell people even about the $10,000 credit card with the AG Jewelers, find out they're not even reporting to TransUnion and Experian, or if they do report, it's going to fall off. So do your research for one thing with the AG Jewelers. Definitely don't even, I would tell you just to stay away from that. But I told you guys, hey, do the $5,000 credit card with the new Coast Direct and a My Jewelers Club. You may not need that. Like you may be good without it because now you messed up your age. Maybe you had, a high, your age. Maybe you had 7 years on your age, but now you got this new account. It dropped down a year. Who knows? Like, just make sure that you just don't take everything in because all of the different things I talk about is not for everybody. I always say like I got all these people that subscribe to my channel and they're not watching every video. Every video is not from that for them. That's like me saying how to remove a bankruptcy. And you like, I never even filed bankruptcy. Take everything that's for you and use it. But make sure that keep the basics. I'm telling you, get the 4 credit cards, get you an installment account, and your installment account can be a mortgage, car loan. It can be even a regular loan or your student loans. But just keep the basics and get everything negative removed off your credit reports. And you should be good. You should really be good. I don't know. I never had that happen. What did the credit bureau send your letter back? What did they say? Like, what did they say? Like, I never had them send a letter back. I don't know. I don't know. Seriously, I don't know. Anybody ever heard of that? How long would it take for my credit to rebound? Let me see. I don't know. I don't know what you did. And remember too, sometimes your credit can drop a little bit because you may use a credit card. People don't understand too. I remember I just used one of my credit cards and my credit score has dropped like 30 points. And I'm like, dang, it's not even that much. Like what? Why would you drop my credit score that much? But as soon as I paid it back off, no, it's back up there. I don't know. I don't know what you could have done to make your credit score drop from a 720 to a 680. Like you have to let me know, like, oh, I applied for this or I did that. I don't know. I don't know how long it would take. And everybody' credit situation is different. I don't know what accounts you have on your credit reports. I honestly don't know. I guess I would have to look at it. Hello, Rickita. I'm on credit. Hey. My long credit history. Okay, so you got a good history on that 98. I was young. I was young when you paid that off. Oh my gosh. Having accounts that's that old, you guys, is really good. Like seriously, it's really good. Make sure that they're not getting closed out. And like when you open credit cards, don't close them out. Your loans, remember, your loans are going to naturally get closed out because there's with installment accounts. The only reason why there are installment accounts is because there's a start and a finish. You have this amount of months to pay back this amount of money, and this is your monthly payment. With credit cards, it's revolving. So as long as you're using it, that money will always be available to you. As long as you pay it off, you know, you use it and then you pay it off, it's going to be available to you. So that can stay on for that can stay open forever. But like an installment account, if an installment account stay open forever, that means you're not paying it off. Like with a mortgage, that's usually what, 30 years, sometimes 15 years, depending on what you're doing. Now, if you guys sign up for a kickoff, that kickoff installment account, that was only for 12 months. Self, they go up to 2 years. So, and if you guys get like a regular loan through the bank, you know, your regular loan through the bank could be, you know, 5 years, depending on what you end up getting. Your car could be 5 years, you know, but it's a deadline on it. It's like, hey, after you pay so much of it, it's closing on this date. Don't get too mad about that. Let that stay on your credit reports because it's going to drop your credit score a little bit when that close. But the point that that account is on your credit report is a good thing, and let it stay on your credit report. Don't try to mess with it. Seriously, don't try to mess with it. Since Kickoff doesn't have the installment accounts anymore, what's the best thing for installments? Now, listen, you guys, everybody's situation is different when it comes down to installment accounts. I always tell you guys, just make sure you have one installment account on your credit report and make sure it has like positive payment history. Now, if you cannot get a regular installment account, like go to your bank and say, hey, let me take out a $2,000 loan. You know, if you can't do that, then that's when I will suggest the next account, which is Self. So no, I'm not going to go to the next screen. I can't. My it already started acting crazy. My mouse is really crazy. So I'm going to just try to drop the link for you guys because I don't want to. Yeah, I can't even drop the link. Look down in the description and you will see the link for Self. I suggest that you guys sign up for Self Lender. Now, when I signed up for Self Lender, you know, it was a while back, a long time ago. But when I signed up for it was Self Lender at the time. Now it's called Self. When I signed up for Self, I recently checked it. I think I checked it back in October. That's not recent, but I checked it back in October. They said since I've been with them, my credit score went up a total of 155 points. But that can be from anything. You know, getting accounts deleted, just being with Self, that boosted my credit score, getting other credit cards. That in general, since I've been with them, my credit score went up 155 points, right? So I always tell people to sign up for Self. Now that's an installment account where I pay $48 per month. So every month they're reporting to the credit bureau that I'm paying on time, which is boosting the credit score up. And on top of them reporting to the credit bureau that I'm paying on time, I'm saving that money because after 12 months they send me my money back. They just put it right in my bank account or they can mail you a check. So I tell people to sign up for that account. Now if you cannot afford $48 per month, I really like that kickoff because you don't have to pay anything. They just reporting, right? Just go in there and just press the button that you're going to pay, and they'll report to the credit bureau. If you cannot pay the $48, then go with the $25 option. Now, the only reason why I like the $25 option because you'll have a longer payment history with it, right? You'll have 2 years instead of 1 year. The only reason why I like to tell people to do the 48 I like to tell people to do the $48 is because I find no matter how much money people making, right? Now how much money people is making, right? They're just not going and paying that bill. Or they're not managing their money to pay their bill. So I figure you have a less, you know, the chances they're greater if you have a 2 year account compared to a 1 year account for you to get a late payment. So if you have like a 1 year account, then I already know that, you know, the chances are you have a less chance of you having a late payment. But if you go ahead and have that account for 2 years, it's a greater chance. So keep that in mind. And remember, it will be great if you guys do the 2 year. I just do the $48 because I don't know, I'm just used to doing the $48. I just keep it like that every time I renew it. I don't know if I'm going to renew it. And renew it means, hey, you paid off your last one, start a new one. I don't know if I'm going to start a new one. I think I'm just going to leave it alone with the Self after this time. I think I probably have like what? I signed up live with you guys. I think I signed up in October. So after October, they give my money back. That's it. I don't think I'm going to do Self anymore because I think I'm going to just leave it alone. I have enough. I have like enough installment accounts on my credit reports, and I plan on picking up more debt at the end of this year with my investment strategy. So I'm not going to get any more installment accounts because I'll be good on that. But if you guys do not have an installment account, definitely look up Self because that's a good option for you. Trade lines are a waste of money. Everything you do is a trade line. Yeah, trade lines, they could be a waste of money. Let me not let me slow down on that. For those people that's trying to get a mortgage, those people that's trying to get a car, those people that's trying to get some type of business loan or some type of maybe they want a person guarantee a credit card. It could be a good thing for you because you're going to get a great increase in your credit score, but it's going to be temporary, right? It's going to be temporary. So if you try to do like a big purchase, you want to get the best interest rate on your house, you want to get the best interest rate on your car, and you just want those extra points, a trade line may be good for you. Seriously, it may be good, but if you have a lot of negative items in your credit reports, then mm, yeah, I would suggest you just slow it down, start repairing credit, get the negative items off, and then go ahead and try to add that trade line on, but only when you have to get an account though. Continue, but I added the kickoff to it. Oh, you the one got the old 90. Yeah, because listen, if you can get a regular credit card, you do not need kickoff. That may be a bad thing. But guess what? I told you guys, if you want to know, like, sometimes they'll let you know, hey, your credit score went up or it went down. I showed you guys that earlier. When we went live earlier, I showed you someone's Credit Karma account, and I showed you what it looked like when they say, hey, your credit score is this. Hey, your credit score went up this amount of points. And they say, hey, it's 11 things that there was 11 changes to your TransUnion credit report, and they'll say, hey, you had a decrease in your balance on these accounts are removed from your credit reports. They'll tell you why your credit score dropped. So if you see a drop in your credit score, go to Credit Karma, or if you see an increase, they'll tell you why it increased or why it dropped. So you tell us what happened. I think that if you already have a credit card, you can get regular credit cards. Do not do kickoff. Seriously, you don't need kickoff. Like why? You don't need it. Seriously. That's the kickoff account was for the people. I have so many people that can't get a regular credit card. It's ridiculous. Seriously, you guys. And I tell them, hey, go start with a secure credit card. Some of these people can be in their 60s too. Some people need to start off with a secure credit card. That kickoff account is for them. I don't think that you should have got, especially knowing that you get like you said, you got the Burlington card. That means you can get credit cards. I would suggest you just get the regular credit cards. Okay, we got a few of them going on. Remove charge off quick. If you want to remove a charge off from your credit reports quickly, just go ahead and write them a letter, or you can use the CFPB tool to get the charge off removed. Now, I'm going to go into great details. I told you guys I can't go into great details because my mouse is acting crazy right now, and we have about 13 more minutes left, so I'm just going to go through my comments now. Next week, I'm going to start my class where I'm going to teach you guys literally start to finish, and you guys will have access to all of the letters that I use for like repossessions, bankruptcies, late payments, just removing any account from your credit reports. You guys are going to have access, and I'm going to show you guys how to fill them out. It's going to be like a classroom, seriously. Like how we're doing it now, you guys are watching me live, but the people that's a part of my exclusive club, say if you ever bought anything from me, or say if you ever had credit repair with me in the last year, let me say that, in the last year, you're going to automatically be a part of my exclusive club, and you'll have access to all of my products. So when I teach different things, like we'll be teaching something now, like say if I'm teaching you guys something now, like, hey, this is how you remove an account from your credit report. Whatever I'm showing you as a sheet of paper, you have access to download for free. Now, if you're not part of my exclusive club, you will have access to download. It's the same if I'm showing you a letter, round one letter, because I always tell people to send out letters in rounds. A round that means that, hey, I'm going to try this month. Oh, that didn't work. That's round one. Okay, the account's still there. We're going to try round two. That's the next month. That's month number 2. But every time I teach you guys like a letter, we'll do letters together. I'm starting the workout challenge starting Monday. We're going to do letters together where we'll send out around the letters like, hey, in class today, what we're going to do is we're going to do these letters. I'm going to show you how to do it. We'll send out the letters together. But when it comes down to removing those charge-offs, repossessions, student loans, all of it is similar, you guys. It's all similar, and it just take work and take action. And sometimes sometimes I don't want to teach you guys like illegal ways to do different things. And the reason why I say that is because some of that stuff can bite you in the butt. There's tricks like police reports. Put that stuff on a police report, they'll delete it quickly. They have 5 days to remove it. I don't want to teach you guys methods like that because that stuff can come bite you in the butt. I want to teach you guys methods to where you can get the account removed and you don't have to worry about it coming to bite you in the butt. You know what I mean? So I'll show you guys exactly how to remove those accounts. And I have like my letters on my store. So you guys can see like up here, I have the 750andupclub.com. You guys can go there and get my letters. Go ahead and check out one of my videos, even the video last night I showed you guys or even told you guys how to fill out a letter. When I teach you guys how to fill out a letter, I'm going to show you like literally because you have to mail a letter to the credit bureau. Well, let me start by some people like, wait, what's all this letter stuff? To get accounts removed from your credit report, you have to mail a letter to the credit bureaus. So if it's on TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, you have to mail each credit bureau a letter. So I'm going to teach you guys how to fill those letters out. But that's how you remove those charge off quickly. And remember too, sometimes it's not quickly because some accounts just don't want to come off your credit reports. Like seriously, like when I work on some of my clients, when I work on like some of my clients' credit, I'll see that a bankruptcy is removed from 2 credit bureaus like this, right? First month is gone. And it's like TransUnion. Come on now. You're not going to delete it. TransUnion to hold on to it or Experian to hold on to it. I see Equifax deleting like anything that comes his way. So I don't see a problem with Equifax deleting anything. But like TransUnion and Experian, they may hold on to an account. So I can't necessarily say quick. I want you guys to understand that it took us a while. And I say us because I messed up my credit a few times. I messed up my credit a few times by just doing silly things, and having to fix it. So it took a while to mess it up. It was a slow process in a way. So it's going to take a little while for you to get it fixed. Not think so much as a quick way unless you're going to do like a police report. That's just being honest, and I don't suggest it. I know you guys probably heard it, but I don't suggest it. Late payment removals is the same way. I have my late payment removal at my store. You guys can get, but I'm going to have that available for all the people that are already in my exclusive membership club. I don't know of any good grants, Terry. Honestly, I don't. And on my channel, you guys, I'm going to really make sure I focus on just personal credit. Like seriously, credit and the people that's trying to get into homes or people that's trying to buy, real estate. You guys think you need a lot to do these different things. You don't. Like seriously. I've seen people get a house and all they had on their credit reports was just 2 secure credit cards and a Capital One, a Credit One bank credit card. Like that's it, right? And they get in a house that they want, and their credit score is high because they set on those credit cards. They just set on them, literally. So I'm going to just talk about those different things. But thank you, Terry. Terry is from Compton, Cali. How is everything out there, especially with the weather? Are you guys having great weather out there? We got ATL in the house, Atlanta in the house. How are you doing? I start to remember. I remember seeing you a lot. I'm starting to remember seeing a lot of the different faces. And I love seeing you guys. I love seeing you guys. Make sure you update me on what's going on. I see you guys ask these questions. Come back and say, hey, Rickita, this worked for me. And this is what I end up doing. Like, let me know what happened. I love to hear what happened. I'm trying to get a home at the end of this year. Trying to push up the score at the collection to my credit score down. You can do it. You doing trying to put my score at the collection to my credit score. Yeah. And listen, when you send out a dispute, do like me, you guys. I'm telling you. Do like this. This is my little trick, y'all. I'm telling you. And it's crazy. Do like me. Bombard them with letters. Send out a letter like almost every day, if not every day. Seriously. Send out a letter, send out a letter, send out a letter. Until they remove that account from your credit report. And I would call the credit bureaus. Like I told you guys, I don't know if you guys know like the trick to get inquiries removed. You just got to stay on it. Seriously, just keep going and going and going, and they're going to get removed from your credit reports. And if you guys don't know how to remove inquiries from your credit reports, I'm definitely going to teach you guys how to remove them from your credit reports. Hey, Rickita, your hair looks so nice and healthy. What's the secret? I don't know. I don't know if I can call myself taking care of it. I don't know. I don't know. I've been going through like ups and downs with like I was on some birth control. I had to get off the birth control, and now I feel like my hair in the front, like right here, is thinning out, and it's really dry. So I don't want to tell you a secret because I don't think it's all lit as it is. I always had good hair. I don't know. I always thought I was like Pocahontas, and everybody called me Pookie, so I used to call myself Pookie. Like they just call me Pocahontas. So I always had good hair, and I feel like no matter what I do to my hair, it's gonna be good. I don't know. I really don't know. And I think I used to even get my hair flat ironed twice a week. And a lot of people like, no, that's not a protective style. That's not good. You shouldn't do that. I literally just wrap my hair. And maybe I should make videos on these different things too. I just wrap it at night. That's it. I just think it's some in the genes. I don't know with my hair. But yeah, but thank you so much for that compliment. Okay, I was sent. I have to send. Okay, I was sent information. I have. Oh, she said a rep at Navy Fed said they're going to audit accounts every year. All right, well, they got to get the audit in. What if you say you didn't have? Well, then listen, that's crazy because why would they allow you to get an account and then come back around, turn back around and say, hey, we're going to audit to make sure you're eligible for an account? Why did you give me an account in the beginning? Especially if you say, hey, my granddad passed away, I can't give you documents. Where are you gonna make you get these documents from? You let me in the door. I don't know. I guess I will have to see. If you guys get audited, let me know. If you guys get is that audited? Yeah, I think it is. If you get audited, if you guys get an audit, then let me know because we have to figure out something else. We have to figure out something else. But right now, while the getting is good, get it. Get it. Hey, Rickita, would like to hire you to repair my credit. How can I get set up with you? Call me. Call or text us. 833 Rickita is our phone number. So let me go ahead and you can see it. I believe you can't see it because I have the comments up. But there's my phone number right there. Just call or text me if you have any questions. And don't forget, you guys, I'm going to change my message because I was able to buy my name. So 833 Rickita, I was like, oh my gosh, I can buy my name. But when you call, it's an automated message. I like set that up. I'm going to make sure I record so you guys know that that's me because there's a lot of scams going around. Israel, he answered all of my calls. And I know you guys may be calling in Israel like, oh no, she's busy. I am really busy, seriously. Like, I am busy. But I want you guys to know that Israel does a setup. He does a setup. As soon as you're in the system, then if you're a client, I can't say no to talk to you, right? So it's an easier chance of you getting in. But a lot of people, they don't even have their credit reports and they want to talk to me. And I always tell Israel, if people don't have their credit reports, I'm not talking to them. And it's not me being mean. It's just I'm very, very busy. And if they're a client, I'll make a way. Schedule them, look at my schedule, schedule them out. But Israel handle all my calls. Just make sure if you ever want to talk to me, have your credit reports available because I'm telling you automatically. I told him they don't have their credit reports. I don't want to talk to them. And some people may say, "Hey, I just want to talk to Rickita just to verify it's her." I'll take those calls, but I make sure it's like, okay, did you have any questions? And maybe I'll look at your credit reports. But remember, these people already have their credit reports. They're just waiting to confirm before they may pay for their service. So yeah, go ahead and call us to text us. And down in the comments, or down in the description, you will see the link so that you guys can get a free consultation. Definitely sign up for that consultation. They skip trace me. No, no, no. You know what? Maybe I should. Well, she got to get the information for the person to even skip. I was going to say maybe I should teach you how to skip trace. Let me see. I still have my wholesaling link here. I do. I still have all my wholesale. It's like 15 different links. My like I told you guys, my mouse is acting crazy. Maybe I need just a new battery for it, or I don't know. But it's all over the place. But if you guys want to learn like a little wholesaling, I know it's off subject, but that's my thing. I like to teach you guys real estate. That's part of the real estate. I can do like a little side thing on real estate. I could do a little side thing on wholesaling. And wholesaling is probably what that person was trying to do earlier. Hey, kid, do you own this property? It's like, yeah. They were saying they want to buy it. And I was like, hey, do you buy the properties or are you a wholesaler? I like to ask right away, are you a wholesaler? It's like, yeah, wholesale property. So what they would have done, they would have offered me an amount for the property, but then they would have sold it to somebody with, say if they would have offered me, that property wasn't that much. Maybe if they offered me $30,000 for the property, right? They probably would have sold it for probably 35 or 40. That's probably what they would have did to wholesale it. And maybe sometimes it's not even that they probably don't make that much. Maybe they offer me 30,000 and sell it for 31, 32. They just want to make something off of it. But that's what wholesaling is. You put it under contract for a low amount, and then you go ahead and sell the contract to somebody else, and they pay a higher amount for the property. But that's a way to get your money up too. Get your money up. But seriously, that's a good way to get your money up, because when you start doing wholesaling, maybe you wholesale a few properties. Maybe you make $5,000 here. Maybe you do another deal, make 10,000. Maybe you make 15,000. Save all that money up, because now you can buy all that money you made. People need to learn how to save their money. Seriously, all the money that you made, you can put that into your next deal where you buy your property. Now you're the owner. And I told you guys, I'm not planning on putting anything in my name, but this my little secret. I plan to do like Airbnbs later on. I plan to get into, more real estate later on. So I'll tell you guys all about that, because I love an Airbnb. I stay in so many Airbnbs now. It's a shame, but I love it. I don't even like staying in a regular hotel. I just don't like it anymore. So yeah, they skip traced me. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Now it's time for us to leave. Now it's time for us to leave, you guys. We're almost at we already at our time. So I really want to get ready for this class. I really can talk to you guys all day. I'm not lying. I seriously can. I'm going to go through my last comments now. If you guys have any questions, call or text me. And my phone number is right here, you guys. It's 833 Rickita, or you can go ahead and just take it now. Call or text me. You can call or text me now, and I can go ahead and answer any question that you can have. And then remember, when you call us, we open at 9 o'clock. So we open at 9 o'clock Monday through Friday, and that's Central Standard Time too. We can go ahead and help you get signed up. We can even look at your credit report, so we can try to see the negative items in your credit reports, and we can help you remove those negative items. Now I told you guys I have the class coming Monday, right? I have the class coming Monday. We going down to the basic. I ain't even giving out worksheets, you guys. I'm serious about what I do, you guys. So definitely look out for it. I told you guys I am committing. My little ones going to school and daycare. I am committing to going live Monday through Friday, guaranteed. Monday through Friday, guaranteed, from 12 to 2 Central Standard Time, and then again from 7 to 8 Central Standard Time. So go ahead and check me out. I will be live. Make sure you guys look down at the bottom right here. Text score to 21,000 to be a part of my texting club. And then I still will do my Cash App giveaway that way. So I'm sending out the link that way. Remember, I used to do the Cash App giveaway on my videos, and I used to just look, and even me and the kids are like a random Cash App giveaway where I was just feeling, I don't know, I was just feeling happy that day. And my son was like, "Oh, she's pretty. Won't you send her some money, mommy?" But I don't know. I no longer tell you guys to drop Cash App because it was a scam before. A lot of people was telling me, "Hey, Ricky, there's somebody out there requesting money through Cash App." They didn't even spell my name right, but it was a scam. And a lot of people on different YouTube channels, they had the same thing going on. So I don't tell you guys to drop your Cash App, but if you guys text the score to 21,000, you guys will get that actual link to fill out so that you can be a part of my $100 Cash App drawing. So I will definitely see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. I will see you guys tomorrow at 12 o'clock Central Standard Time. And remember, Monday is when the class is going to start. So I'm going to start, I'll start Monday, which is having a class. And then I will tell people how to get into like my school. I will let you guys know how to get into my school. And we'll just go from there, you guys. Let me see if I want to answer any more questions, or if I could. Which a better source, Credit Karma or Identity IQ or other? So honestly, I use Credit Karma, I use Identity IQ, I use Credit Check Total, I use Privacy Guard, I use Nerd Wallet. I use all these different companies, right? Now, let me be honest. Identity IQ to me is the best. Let me tell you why it's the best, because you will get your last data activity. A lot of collection companies will re-age your account. So when I say re-age your account, that's awkward. My hair is awkward. When I say re-age your account, I mean your last data activity. Your last data activity should be the first day you became delinquent on an account, or the last time that you made a payment. Now, remember, a account on your credit report cannot stay on there. It will stay on there 7.5 days from your last date activity. A lot of collection companies will make it seem as if your last date activity, the first day you became delinquent, or last time you made a payment, was last month. We don't know that they said it was last month unless you have Identity IQ, because they tell you that day. You want to make sure that that date is accurate, because if that date is not accurate, that's the reason why the account should be removed from your credit reports. So if you have Credit Karma, they don't tell you the last date of activity. My credit check total, which is Experian.com, they don't tell me the last date of activity. The Nerd Wallet, they don't tell me the last date of activity. Identity IQ tell you the last date of activity, unless you get like your credit report from annualcreditreport.com. But I told you guys, if you guys get your credit report from annualcreditreport.com and you're trying to, dispute items with your credit report, you're giving them 15 additional days to try to verify that account. Which means I see a lot of people was able to, like a lot of my clients, if I send out a letter to the credit bureaus, if they don't respond in 30 days, I know everything's gonna get deleted. That's the clients that get their credit cleaned, right? But the thing is, they have 30 days to respond. If you get your credit reports from annualcreditreport.com, they have 15 additional days. So if you are going to be one of those lucky people where they delete everything, but now you got your credit reports from annualcreditreport.com, you messed it up for yourself. So I always tell people just to go to Identity IQ, and Identity IQ is cheaper than the credit check total, which is my main one I use. I use credit check total as the main one. And the reason why I do that is because Experian is a tough cookie. And when I say they're a tough cookie, Experian don't like to remove anything from the credit report. So I need to have them there, like on my phone right away. And Identity IQ, they don't have an app. So I have Identity IQ, but I don't like that. Identity IQ only will give you your credit reports every month. Experian, which you can get the Experian app, and you can get your Experian credit score and credit report every day for free. But Experian will still give me my other two credit reports, but I pay $29.99 for it. I pay a lot of money to know what's on my credit, and constantly, like, you guys, I need to know what's going on with my credit. So I guess it's up to you, but I suggest that you guys get the Credit Karma, you guys get the Identity IQ, you guys get like the Nerd Wallet. I'll let you guys know about other accounts you guys can get for free. We're going to definitely go into that, because that will have to be a class. How to contact the credit bureaus, like that's a class. How to get your credit reports. Did you know you can get them for free? Because think about it like this too. If you ever get denied for a credit card, you guys can automatically get your credit reports. If you've been denied in the last 60 days, you can automatically get your credit report from that company. So say if you apply for the Capital One and they pulled your TransUnion credit report and your Equifax, you can get a free copy of your credit report from TransUnion and Equifax because you were denied. So it's different ways. I'll get into it, but I always tell people to get the Identity IQ, and that should be down in the comments too, you guys. Like that's the main one that I tell people to get. Should you pay collection agencies? It depends. It depends. Now, only time I always say, I'm going first. I'm going all the way into it. It's okay, you guys. Let me just get this out of the way, because I'm gonna feel bad if I don't answer these questions. I suggest that you guys, only time I tell people that they should pay a collection agency is if they're at the closing table, right? They're at the closing table, or they trying to get a loan and they say, hey, Rickita, I was going to give you that loan, but you got this collection on your credit report. If we have this collection taken care of, then I will go ahead and give you the loan. And I know, like, no, I'm trying to get the loan right now. At that time, I tell people, hey, if I was in that situation, I would pay. I would pay it. Now, if I know that I'm trying to buy a house in a year, I would attack that collection agency and keep trying to get it removed from the credit reports. I won't think about paying them, because what they'll do is they'll just sell it to another company. They'll just sell it to another company, and that company will try to put it on the credit report. So I guess everybody's situation is different. If you have to get a loan right now and it's stopping you, that collection is stopping you, then pay. If you got a while to try to get your loan, y'all got 6 months, or I got a year, I wouldn't think about paying it. If I were you, I would try to work on disputing it. I'll work on disputing it. And if you feel like, no, Rickita, because what if I get there and I may not have the money, it may try to stop me in the future. Put the money to the side. That way, if it's deleted, then you're good. You can close on whatever you're trying to close on, and you're trying to get whatever loan you're trying to get, and you'll be good. But if that's not stopping you, like that collection is not stopping you, I wouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't worry about it. How much is open account? I mean, I don't know how long it's going to take for your credit to rebound. I'll if you open multiple accounts, it really just depends. It really just depends on how many accounts you open, what type of accounts you open. But I tell people, wait. Sometimes, like with my credit, if I open something, I may see a dip in my credit score. Let me just tell you what I know on mine and the other people too. When I see, like, if I open an account, it may dip. I'll see that dip as soon as it's added, right? As soon as the account is added. But I'll see my credit score go right back up the next month. I don't see that much of a change. Sometimes it may take 60 days for it to go back up, 90 days to go back up, but it's not that long for it to go back up. It really just depends. Okay, this is a long one. How many shopping carts? How many shopping cart tricks should you do? How many shopping cart tricks should you do? I suggest, like, when I have the shopping cart trick guide for you guys. So you guys go here, you guys will get the guide of all the credit cards on the shopping cart. Yeah, all the shopping cart trick credit cards, right? It's how many you want to do, but I just tell people don't have more than 4 credit cards. And that's just because I want to, people get, let me tell you what happened to me. This is why I tell you guys don't get too many credit cards. I got to the point, like, literally, you guys, I had over 15 credit cards. And then I started using them and I didn't understand how to balance them. If they're new credit cards, they just start throwing credit cards at me and I started taking them, right? I don't want you guys to get too many credit cards, because if you get too many credit cards, it's going to damage you. Because if you start spending those credit cards, then you're going to have all types of things going on. You can have late payments going on because can't keep up with the balance, and just different things going on. So when it comes down to the shopping cart trick, get as many as you want to get, but understand this: I only suggest that you guys have 4 credit cards in general. I don't suggest that you guys have too many credit cards, especially if you're not doing anything spectacular, like, oh yeah, I'm taking these credit cards to rehab a home or something. Just get your 4 credit cards. So if you already have credit cards right now, then, and when I say you already have credit cards, these are regular credit cards. You have, like, major credit cards. You may have a credit card, with a $5,000 limit, $10,000 limit. Don't go down to getting shopping cart trick credit cards. Shopping cart trick credit cards. The reason why I started teaching you guys about that is because I had a client that couldn't get a regular credit card, and I was like, wait, listen, I used to do a shopping cart trick years ago. I'll see if it's still working, because you guys see I have, like, the original shopping cart trick video I made that's old, right? And then I have, like, my newer ones, but that was like, what, 3 years old, 2 years old at this point. I did it and I just left it alone. I put it out there and that was it. But I realized that a client could not get a credit card. So I said, hey, listen. And she's like, I don't have money for a secure credit card. So I was like, hey, try the shopping cart trick because it'll work. And a shopping cart trick credit cards will pop onto the credit reports. So I only suggested it because they couldn't get a secure credit card. They didn't even have the money for a secure credit card. So if you already have credit cards, leave the shopping cart trick alone. Seriously. And don't go too crazy with the shopping cart trick, because I heard some people, they end up getting like 8 to 10 credit cards with shopping cart trick and they start closing some of those cards, and you don't want an account to pop up on your credit report and then next thing you know it's closed. So just keep that in mind. We have bankruptcy. And the self lender, let me see. Oh, look at that. I made a mistake. Mine were too many accounts using shopping cart trick. It was addictive. Getting approved. It is. Getting approved is addictive. I never realized that. And this was the one time where I was like, I need to get this divorce. I need to get this divorce done. So it was like 1 year where I just didn't do anything. I was just in the house. I just had a baby. I was just going through it, y'all. So that was like my little addiction, I guess. And getting approved is addictive. Checking your credit is addictive, seriously. But use it in moderation, seriously. But let me get off of here, you guys. I'm gonna get off of here for real. I need to get ready for class on Monday, and I want to kind of have a life. I got some letters I need to send out, you guys. I got some stuff I need to do. And babe finally got my office put together, so y'all will see me in my office tomorrow. Y'all will see me in there tomorrow, but I'll see y'all later. I'm sorry if I was not able to go through all of the comments, but I'll be back tomorrow, 12 o'clock Central Standard Time, and I'll be available for 2 hours. 2 hours, you guys. See you guys later. Bye-bye.